Good morning, everybody.
Good of the morn.
There, dear. How do we wake the fuck up?
There you go.
I went to Batman last night. I know you guys went during the day.
Yes, we did.
I went to the 8 o'clock showing, the special preview at the IMAX.
Yeah.
And didn't get home till 11 o'clock. This is a long movie.
That is a long movie.
I believe someone timed it at 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's a long movie, ladies and gentlemen. And then you stick the previews on the front of that, and you stick those commercials before the previews. You're going to be sitting in a movie theater for over 3 hours to see Dark Knight. Yeah,
because we saw the preview, and there's no trailers before it.
No.
The movie starts. That's it. Mm-hmm. But if you're going into the theater, and then you got that, sit and wait looking at a blank screen for a while.
You got the dumb real estate ad, and you got a couple trivia questions, and then all the previews.
And all the previews, then the movie. Oh, my God, you're going to be there for a long time.
Was it crowded when you saw it? With us, it was a half-full theater, but that's because it was a preview.
Half full,
but the 8
really?
o'clock, I figured it'd be crowded.
8 o'clock was just about every seat was taken, yeah.
Yeah.
I was next to a very old lady that really, really enjoyed herself.
Yeah.
I liked it, I guess.
You liked it?
I liked it, I guess.
Alfred's wife. Was it Alfred's wife?
I wish we could talk about this movie.
Alfred.
Yeah.
We got crying, Alfred.
Well, I don't understand why everyone's making such a fuss about this whole thing. What the fuck am I even saying?
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
Make sure you clean out your ears really well before you see The Dark Knight. Because I didn't really understand what the fuck Bane was saying half the movie.
Well, saying things like, why are you even...
Wait, what did he say?
How do you make a massive blockbuster and then someone is in a little studio somewhere going, yeah, I think everyone's going to be able to understand him? This is what I heard, really.
It was very hard to understand.
It was,
Bane.
right? I wasn't the only one?
At certain times, I'm like, wait, I think that was important, and I don't know what the fuck he just said.
He's talking key plot lines.
Key plot lines.
And I'm like, I don't even understand what he's saying. And then I'm thinking, because we've been doing radio for so long, our ears shot and other people did understand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
People of Gotham City, that's your convention microphone.
What? Wait, what did he say?
Overall, I like the movie, but...
Yeah.
But...
Judge, jury, and executioner.
What?
You heard me.
No, I didn't.
Trebek, your mother's a whore. Like I had sex with your mother, Trebek.
That was the best call. I couldn't figure out who Bane sounded like. I thought David Attenborough, the nature guy.
Yeah, he did sound like David
But Anthony
Attenborough.
picked out
It was
fucking
Daryl Hammond's impression as
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery
on
on the
the
old Jeopardy bit from SNL.
That was a good call.
I can't stress enough how funny this is going to be to people in a week. Because no one has seen the movie yet.
You guys are going to... All you're going to think is that impression.
Yeah. Just picture him hanging from a tree going,
There are beautiful honeybees. They're going to sting me if I get too close.
And once again, me.
What? What did he say?
It was one mumbling fucking mess for me.
it was hard to understand Bane.
It was.
I caught most of it, but there were parts, and I have good hearing, that I could not understand what he was saying.
Subtitles, please. I'm telling Hollywood, it's not too late. You need subtitles for Bane. I'm telling you right now. That's going to be a huge complaint. When does this movie hit?
Right.
Like,
they're
going for Friday?
Friday.
The day after your birthday?
Yeah.
Is it your real birthday coming up?
Yeah, I actually forgot until somebody reminded me,
Wait, is it your real birthday?
It's tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow's your birthday.
Yeah.
So why don't we do something?
Well,
you should take the day off. We take the day off.
I totally forgot.
Take the day off.
No, I
we
can't.
take our birthdays off now. I don't think it's too late. Get the subtitles immediately, please.
Very difficult to. Also, you brought this up. You don't see a person's mouth. It takes you out of the person's acting a bit, doesn't it?
I think so.
You can't really relate to the person.
You start seeing the eyes just kind of moving, so you need an actor that really knows how to use his eyes.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you don't see his mouth at all, Bane.
Yeah, look, my eyes are darting back and forth. And I'm trying to act with my eyes.
Did anyone else notice, too, and maybe I'm probably a hack when it comes to these type of movies, they use a different guy when he's dressed as Batman. That's a chiseled chin and lips.
No, that's the same guy.
I'm going to bet money it's not.
Because he almost has like a speech thing going on.
Yeah,
right?
a lisp almost.
He does. Yeah. He does have some kind of thing going on.
Who? Christian Bale?
Christian Bale. It's definitely him. Boy, you're one of the people that would be fooled by the costume. You'd be like, hey, Batman.
You know what?
Have you seen Bruce Wayne? And he'd be like, no, I don't know where he is. I don't know where.
Well, it's Batman.
Well, let me tell you something, Bane. I know where you should. You would think it's I was going to Commissioner Gordon's.
I think they listened to Jimmy because they toned that shit down a little bit. They toned the Batman thing down a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You're very bad for Gotham. We know. We get it. What's the matter, Albert?
Why is the old man crying again?
As we were walking out of the theater, Jimmy just goes, stupid, weepy Alfred.
God, you know what? We're going to have to re-air this. We're going to have to re-air this segment in a week after everyone sees Batman, because then people will howl. They'll howl. I'm thinking it's
Let's spoil it. There's
no spoilers.
What fucking spoilers are we giving, you dumb cock?
What?
Shut up.
We're helping you out. You might have a tough time understanding Bane, so you're going to want to focus a little more. That's all. And
Alfred crying is a fucking... Yeah, he's a weepy old man.
And I think it's a different guy in the Batman suit.
I don't think
look
that's
at
true.
the chiseled chin. I think
Christian Bale has that. And the costume, his mask kind of pushes his mouth a little. Makes like a chiseled chin.
I think they had... Rich Voss wants to talk about Glenn Beck. How about Rich Voss calls back in a little bit? We're in the middle of our Batman thing. Call back in a little bit, Rich.
Is that a big movie?
Yeah.
What, a Batman's coming? Is that the one from the TV show?
Why are you talking like that? I can't understand you.
It's just how I talk.
You don't know anything about healthcare. You're so stupid.
Bane, first of all, let me tell you something.
What the hell did he do? He's like a superhero villain that no one can understand. It's much mouth.
If dummies like this are in Gotham, I should just let them all die.
Nobody understands what you're saying.
Rich did tweet.
Well, it's much mouth.
Rich did tweet the wrong Glenn Beck last night, by the way.
Oh, it's hilarious. He got a Glenn Beck that had like fucking... That had like 20 followers.
You know, there are times you want to go, you want to tweet somebody and you're pissed and you're looking, you have to see how many followers. You got to assume the real Glenn Beck has more than 20 followers.
You got to. You got to.
Anyway, I'm going with it's a different guy in the Batman suit.
No, I have got to say.
I'm going with
I think it's Bale.
No,
his lips
Bale.
and his chin aren't like that.
No, his lips are exactly the same as he. He had the same little lispy thing going on. Swear.
I didn't realize. No, it also took me out of the movie, and it was such a subtle thing. But I want to say this because I think it'll get in people's heads and it'll bother them. Christian Bale has a horrendous mole between.
Oh, he does.
Between his nose and his right eye.
Yes.
That'll drive you nuts now that I'm pointing it out.
He's had that forever.
But I think it's growing.
Is it?
You should have that look
older. As he gets older.
He has to get rid of that. It looked like there was. I thought Robin was on his face. I'm like, what is that?
How does he see? You saw that?
Yes.
It's pretty big.
I thought it was a movie prop.
It's pretty much a marble.
It's fucking terrible.
And then I saw that because it's in the opening scene, basically, or the first few minutes of the movie. And then I noticed that I guess you had to have a lot of moles to be in this movie in general.
That woman with the one right on her head.
She had one right on her head. He had his over here between his nose and his eye.
I couldn't stop looking.
And then you have fucking Morgan Freeman.
Freeman's
very moley.
He's a moley mess. And then Anne Hathaway. she's got all sorts of shit when she's, you know, when she has her arms exposed.
She did
beautiful,
look
though.
great in that fucking Catwoman outfit.
She was sexy.
Holy shit, she's riding the Batcycle there, and her ass is perched up on it.
Is that a spoiler?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's in the trailer.
I don't know.
That one's in
it
the
is?
trailer
Okay.
where she's fucking riding around on a little Batcycle.
Is sexy in this movie.
Yeah,
man.
her hiney looks really good.
Fucking sexy. There's the mole right there. It's a mole / boil. It's a burry. It's got one of those burries.
That Batcycle was pretty cool when it went.
And then Morgan Freeman was good.
What do you mean he was good?
Morgan Freeman.
He played Morgan Freeman again.
Yeah.
I don't think the guy's
Master
ever...
Wayne, I'll fix it.
Alfred, why are you crying, Alfred?
Why is this old man weeping all over the place?
Master Wayne!
Wayne. That's right.
On the show.
Why, Master Wayne?
They're all British, though. Like, fucking Christian Bale is British. Of course, Michael Caine. And who else is British? Gary Oldman. Talking with the American accent.
Gary Oldman.
And Gary Oldman will be in studio today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to do tremendous numbers.
Of course it will.
And,
of course it will.
I mean,
I was just frustrated that I couldn't understand Bane.
It was a little
and I'm
hard
glad I wasn't the only one.
By the way, huge 4-star reviews in both the New York papers.
Actually, I'm not glad I'm the only one because I was hoping it was just me. Because I don't know. I think people are going to be. I think that's going to be a complaint. You got Bane's voice, by the way.
Yeah, it's from the trailer. So shut the fuck up, people. Jesus.
Yeah.
When Gotham is ashes, you have my permission to die.
You understood him there. That's it.
When Gotham is ashes, you have my permission to die.
You totally understand them there.
Yeah.
But it seems like maybe they redid the voice for the trailer because I don't remember it sounding that clear.
My permission
Yeah, that
to
doesn't
die.
sound like how it was in the movie.
Well, thank you,
glad
E-Rock. They did something there.
There's been
That
an-
is a different fucking voice.
Unless it's the IMAX speakers. Maybe the IMAX, I'm wondering if this, because the IMAX speakers are so powerful.
Right.
And so surrounding you. I wonder if there's something with all of that sound that's fucking bouncing it off.
Maybe. It's probably easier to hear on a smaller
In
speaker.
a regular movie theater, you might hear that better.
You get
I
a
heard
lot of
that-
bottom end, a lot of bass.
I heard that clearly, but E-Rock, you're saying that's a different voice or a different version of his
it
voice?
doesn't sound like it has that effect.
Yeah, I know.
On it like it does in the movie.
There's been an internet thing about his voice for a little while.
Oh,
so-
yeah?
It has.
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
What are they saying?
It has.
Just that nobody can understand what he's saying.
I couldn't understand half the fucking
Yeah.
words. I was I was starting to get frustrated.
Yes.
And then I gave up on the plot. I'm like, all right, there's something
Watch.
going on here.
What? Yes.
Something
Ow.
with this and that.
You know, the loons. Looking for the loons.
I was lost. I was lost in the woods. I had to look for the loons.
Master Wayne!
Stop your incessant crying, you fucking faggot.
Oh, Master Wayne!
Jesus Christ, pissy eyes. Son of a bitch.
Batman sounded like Clint Eastwood.
He was.
Sounded a bit Clint Eastwoody. And then, this is starting to drive me nuts in movies as well. They use New York City a lot, and I guess New York City's Gotham, but to me it was New York City because it's the same flyovers you see in every movie. At least Spider-Man, they built a building that doesn't exist that kind of throws you...
But I think Spider-Man's supposed to be New York, right?
Yeah, Spider-Man's in New York.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be New York, but they build a whole different, new building for the movie.
Yeah, there's that big fucking, building that they build in Spider-Man.
New York City wasn't supposed to be Gotham City, even though it looked exactly like Gotham City.
Gotham City is Gotham City.
Why don't they
All right, it's New York, but...
They could paint some shit in there to, change it up a little bit.
Yeah, they changed a few things.
I'm like, that's not the Gotham Bridge. That's the 59th Street Bridge.
Like, I looked... I actually went over the 59th Street Bridge last night, and I looked over to the left as I was going eastbound.
Right.
And it was all like water.
Right.
In the movie.
Right.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shit there. There's like the Bronx.
Oh, yeah.
You look, and it's like, I don't see a big
Oh,
bay.
so they erased that shit?
Gotham Bay, I think they say. Yeah, that was all gone.
Yeah, they flipped it. The north part of the city goes out to the water instead of the south part.
Exactly.
And there's 4 bridges on the Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
How do you know that was the Hudson, not the East River?
Oh,
because you could see where the Freedom Tower was.
Wait, it was supposed to be the East River.
No, there was bridges on the East River side, but then there was 4 bridges on the Hudson.
Bridges on the Hudson side too. Yep.
Why
So they
is a chubby kid talking? Who are you?
So they painted that shit in. All right, but to me it still looked very New Yorkish, but whatever.
I agree.
E-Rock, what do you think of the movie? You're more of a cartoony fucking comic book guy than most of us.
I think people will like it because it's not cartoony. It's not.
It's extremely dark.
It doesn't come off as like Batman can't do anything. Like he's not totally indestructible. Like he can't do anything right. It takes him forever to get something going.
Get something done.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were certain elements I did like of it, like a lot actually. I was just frustrated because it was hard to understand Bane. I mean, that to me was the frustrating point in the movie. So kind of everything from the movie from there was like, God damn it, I can't understand. Because Ledger was so fucking awesome as the Joker. Like he was a trilogy stealer, as they say. And I think that they wanted to do him in this movie. There's no way you couldn't want him in the third one after that performance.
Yeah.
And then he dies, and you have to start from scratch and rewrite. Yeah. But I that was frustrating for me. But Christian Bale's acting was fucking phenomenal. I mean, he was great as. Yeah.
That would never happen.
No, of course not.
Yeah, all right.
But I mean,
I can't wait to talk about this.
You have to suspend certain disbelief because it's a comic book. Like there's certain
they would never allow that to be a thing.
You do have to think.
But
like,
you have
it
to think it is a comic book. So there's certain comic book things they have to be true to. Like even in the Joker version, there's a couple of lines he said that I was like, that wasn't a great line. They could have rewritten that better. But I'm like, I'm a fucking 40-year-old guy.
Comic booky.
That's a comic booky line.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
That
it is a comic book. Yeah.
I was able to grasp that whole thing because there was some scenes and stuff and storylines.
That wouldn't happen in real life, but it is a comic book.
Yeah.
It's
just ignore all the moles in this movie and you might be all right. There are a lot of moles.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you cover that shit up?
Someone's very moly.
Moly. Yes. All right, Trebek. I was having sex with your mother.
That will, by the way, that will ruin it for somebody. Will not think of only that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Just ignore that.
I will.
Bane sounds like that.
Bane's opening line. I'm not going to say what it is, but when he first talks, I thought was great. Like there was a couple of really cool scenes.
I remember that one.
I don't remember.
The opening scene's fucking great.
Yeah, there's some great scenes.
I really did like that.
You forget about the opening scene because
opening
it was
sequence.
So long, yeah.
It was 3 hours ago. If you're at the end of the movie,
that is fucking
that
cool,
opening
man.
scene was amazing.
And in
I forgot
IMAX.
all about that.
Remember that? Because that got me going. Like holy fuck!
Shit, right?
This is an action movie. Very cool.
How the fuck do you film that?
It
That's
was
all
amazing.
I was thinking. I was like, how the fuck do you film
It
that?
looked fucking great. Yeah, that was fucking cool as shit.
It was really cool. The opening 20 minutes is pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was a great opening scene. There's like a couple of moments where I was like looking down, like I got like fucking sweaty
you
palms.
do get that.
Did ya?
With
It
the
was so
IMAX
well shot,
it's so huge. With the IMAX, they go from like kind of a almost a letterbox thing because the screen is square, but it's fucking huge square. And then they go letterbox when they're doing like the acting stuff, and then the action scenes, it goes up to that full.
Does it go
fucking
letterbox?
screen.
I
didn't notice that either.
It does, absolutely.
They kept moving it?
It goes letterbox
And then
during like the regular scenes, and then the huge, giant action sequences. It goes full.
I didn't notice that
square.
either.
Yeah,
Wow.
a lot of the scenes were in the mansion. It cuts
It
down
goes
like
letterbox.
that. But when they go back to the
notice
city, it went.
I can't believe I didn't notice.
Wow.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't notice that
funny.
at all. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
Badass.
that's about it, I guess.
Yeah, that's our Batman break.
Hey, Batman, what are you playing baseball or something?
Uh-oh, who's that?
Chipper Bane.
Chipper Bane.
Chipper
Chipper Bane.
Chipper, don't be such a bane in my bottom, my mother would say.